My name is Kenn, and I'm a post-tribal shaman. More and more people in today's world are becoming familiar with the term shaman, with the idea of shamanism. And yet, all too often, that term remains a mystery. Shamanism has at its core a spiritual practice, and this spiritual practice is ultimately the movement from the identified ego into the awareness of soul, into that communal, collective awareness of one. Back in 1998, I was presented with the idea of writing a book on post-tribal shamanism. And I was very clear that I did not want to write just another book on shamanism. There were a number of perfectly adequate books out there on the topic, and I wanted to do something unique. About that time, a new friend of mine invited me to Germany to meet her parents, and I got to go on a wonderful, amazing, synchronistic road trip in her father's big red Mercedes station wagon. That journey very quickly became a shamanic exploration. She was continually picking my brain about what it means to be a shaman, what shamanic practice is, and so on. And we would interject shamanic practice into our journey. Very quickly, say 3 days into the trip, I realized that I better start taking notes. And it is that journey which becomes the narrative of my book, Dance of Stones, a Shamanic Road Trip. While this book is essentially a narrative, it is nonfiction, and it is also a very effective primer on post-tribal shamanism. In a sense, it is an extended conversation between myself and the friend about the nature of shamanism as it's practiced in our post-tribal society. Our adventures along this journey allowed my friend to awaken in many ways in her own right. It certainly taught me many things about the process, and it provides the reader with an opportunity to begin that process of awakening or continue it in their own right. That first book received such good reviews that it becomes a difficult act to follow. Now I find myself writing my second book on shamanism, which is the very book that I set out to write the first one to avoid writing. This is, in fact, a book on shamanism. In essence, this book, entitled Post-Tribal Shamanism, A New Look at the Old Ways, is a compilation of the teachings that I've been passing on through my workshops and seminars and to my apprentices for the past 30 years. It details everything from shamanic journeying and soul retrieval to working with shadows and even the practices of preparing for the death of our physical bodies and what lies beyond. I found the experience of writing both these books to be tremendously transformative in my own life and very helpful. I know I've learned a great deal in having to put these teachings into the printed word as opposed to simply allowing them to flow directly to my students. I hope that you, the reader, will find that you are able to receive these teachings in an effective and profound way.